Hello, my beautiful Taurus. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. This is your girl, Taurus Sun Tarot. So, doing a little bit of a different setup today. Hope you guys like it. So Taurus, we just recently had a full moon in Virgo, I believe. So I wanted to offer some guidance after this full moon. I feel like full moons for me are all about releasing, right? So let's see what wanted to come up. So before I even pull cards or anything, um, I used to do this a while ago on the channel, kind of stopped doing it. Um, we gonna bring it back. Okay. So Taurus, full moon guidance. Okay, here we go. Let's just dive right into it. First of all, if y'all are new to the channel, of course, please like and subscribe. It helps so much more than you know. First song that I heard that came to mind was RPG by Kalani and Six Lack or Black, however, I don't know. And then I also heard David Bowie's Space Oddity. Now, it's interesting to me, two major like parts of that song stood out. It was Ground Control to Major Tom. I feel like y'all are really trying to put out a signal. Like it feels like there's like a message. Like I'm hearing like ET phone home, but you, Taurus, like you are so radiant right now. It's like you're pulsating out this message of spirituality, positivity. And so anything that you're bringing in right now is meant for you. You're trying to like, hello, is anyone out there? And if you've been feeling lonely, Spirit is going to send in your team. They're going to send in guidance. They are going to send in people to help you along your journey. Okay. I also, I heard, embrace a creative mindset. Taurus, I say this with much love as a Taurus sun myself. I know that we can be very focused on perfectionism. We can also be very focused on like end goal. And because of that, a lot of times we can be stuck in our I was going to say divine masculine, but really it's just masculine energy of go, 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 do, do, do. We want to get to the best part of every journey that we go on. Try to release that, release your need for control. Okay. I also, the second part of Space Oddity was, it's the part that's like, for here am I sitting in a tin can, far above the world. I really feel like y'all are on some spiritual shit. Okay. I feel like you guys are working with spirit. And the thing is, I feel like a lot of your peers, a lot of people who you may have resonated with at one time, they're just not going to understand the path that you're on anymore. So you may be feeling lonely at this time, but Spirit is here to reassure you you are never alone. If you are feeling alone, go out into the woods, okay? Your first card out here is Grace, number 29. Big shout out to my April 29s. Happy birthday when we get there. But we do have, if there's any Pisces that are cross watching, happy birthday to my Pisces. So let's see what else we have coming out of this deck for you guys. I'm going to continue. I also heard the song, the song Needle by Nicki Minaj and Drake. And that immediately made me think of, oh, beautiful. Wow, gorgeous energy, Taurus. Okay. Um, So the song Needle by Nicki Minaj and Drake, it mentions tequila. This immediately made me think of vacationing. I'm also hearing taste like tequila. Someone could be a huge tequila drinker, to the point where it's like, if you have kissed them, like maybe they taste like tequila. Um, and then I'm also kind of hearing secondarily that song, When I Taste Tequila. Okay. So let's dive into this, Taurus. Enough of the messages. If any of them resonate going forward, I'll pull it in. Okay. So let me just. Oh, also This was interesting, Taurus, and I do want to mention this before we continue. A protection spell that I wrote down months ago, like months ago on scrap paper that I used in a video months ago, which you can verify on the channel, came out of the folder. So I'm just going to read it. It just says, I am protected from all harm. I am safe here. I am unseen by all who may hurt me, and I am hidden from all dark spirits. That could just be for someone. Maybe, maybe not. So grace, stillness, and wisdom are your oracle cards coming out here, Taurus. So we're going to start off, you guys. I'm going to do 3 different parts of guidance for this full moon. We are going to do general guidance, which is this portion. We're going to then switch to love and romance. And after that, we are going to switch to what I'm going to call career and growth, because I would like to think that people are growing and changing in so many ways, just outside of what they do for work, right? So this is your general guidance. You have grace, stillness, and wisdom. You are taking time out of your schedule, Taurus, to really, this is giving Scorpio energy here, to take time for yourself, to acknowledge these heavy feelings that are coming up for you during the full moon. I think that spirit is allowing for you to transmute these energies at the present moment. Something about time is very significant. Timing, divine timing. But with wisdom here, it's like this was not for nothing. Like in due time, like you are going to be able to release this, transmute this energy. So just stay still. I'm hearing like kind of like that Bible verse, like be still and know that I'm with you, right? Okay. But yeah, you are gaining divine wisdom at this time, Taurus. I feel like you are directly co-creating with spirit. Also, something about with grace here, someone just admires the way you move, the way you talk, your swag, your style, your rhetoric, even I'm hearing, okay? King of Cups. So staying emotionally balanced, compassionate, reminding yourself during no matter what you are going through, it could always be worse. And that's not to diminish what you're going through, Taurus, but it's just to say that, yeah, and I do feel like a dark night of the soul kind of energy coming up here. And that's not because of the moon, but it's because of stillness, Scorpio energy, really dark energy. And this, a dark night of the soul is really just another way of saying difficult emotions, right? If you're new to spirituality and journeys. But what's different is this is like rock bottom. This is like the thing that will break you, right? In order to turn to faith, to turn to religion, to turn to spirituality, because you've got no other option. There's a lot of cups here, a lot of emotion. You have the King of Cups, the Moon, and Nine of Cups. You have a very hidden, deep emotion for something you are very passionate for. There's a lot of illusion. There's a lot of mystery behind a wish coming true. You are trying to stay diplomatic, empathetic, tolerant, compassionate, and patient. I am really picking up actually on a very patient and grounded energy with the King of Cups. With, it's like spirit's asking you to remain patient, to weather the storm with the moon here. Again, this full moon really could have brought up a lot of, the moon is, I believe, yin, feminine energy. And so this really could have brought up a lot of deep emotions. And if you look at the moon card here, it's kind of hard to see on this rendition because it's black and white, but the moon does look like it could potentially have some regrets, some remorse. It in some renditions also looks like it could be crying, right? But with the Nine of Cups here, it's like, this is your wish come true. Stability is just on the other side of this heartache. That's what I was feeling. This Three of Swords, this heartbreak, this difficult situation, okay? I feel like a lot of you may just feel like you don't know where to turn. Like, it's kind of like all the traditional things that you know to do haven't been working, okay? Yeah, holy shit, you guys. I said what I said. You have Scorpio energy coming in here with the Tower. immediately after the Three of Swords. This is heavy energy. I feel like my Taurus, oh my God, stop it right now. Dark Night of the Soul explained in tarot cards, for me as a reader anyways, is going to look something very similar to this, at least. Okay, so it's the Three of Swords, the Tower, and the Death card. Okay. Oh, there was a very unexpected change in events, Taurus, and you have the Queen of Cups. This is giving twin flame energy already, but regardless of that, because I don't want to focus on love here, I feel like this is really actually mostly a call for divine masculine and feminine energy to be balanced. A lot of you should look into Kundalini yoga. This will help greatly with that. With the death energy here in the Hermit, Spirit is saying take your time. Whatever has just happened for you, Taurus, it was meant to happen. You will see why in the next chapter. But right now, honey, if it hurts, you let it hurt. Okay, if it hurts, you let it hurt. Take your time, cry, watch your favorite movies. If you're going through it, allow yourself to feel that, because the more you just try to, shove that down, it's not going to help anyone, right? Okay, Taurus, let's keep it moving. Okay, so that was your general guidance. I think it's really especially Queen of Cups to the Hermit here. Sorry, you guys, I didn't even really touch on the Hermit that came out. This is fulfillment. This is wholeness. This is even in the darkest night of your soul, even in the darkest times, there will always be a light. And oftentimes, Taurus, you are the usher of that light. Okay, you are the one who is going to get yourself through. The only way out is through. Okay, that's kind of the energy I'm picking up on here. So let's switch gears over to love and romance. I'm going to say not love and romance. We're going to call this love and connections, because I would like to think this could also apply to business, to friendships. Okay, so you take it how it resonates. Um, and let's see what else we have coming out here. I just looked on my laptop. I have Beautiful Lies by Tanner Ursi playing. Gorgeous song. Maybe you want to check that out, okay? So, spirit, angels, and ancestors for Taurus during this full moon and Virgo release. What else? What other energies do you have coming in regards to Taurus's romantic love? We'll just say love connections, okay? Does not have to be romantic. So, what does Taurus need to see for their connections at this time? How is Taurus showing up in their connections? Thank you. Wow. Okay, so you have number 15, Harmony, number 53, Wounded Healer, and number 14, Joy. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So immediately with Harmony, this is giving balance, this is giving stability, long-term views. You're really bringing in peace. You want nothing but just good vibes in any connection that you're harboring at this time, Taurus. I think people can see and acknowledge that you've been through some shit. People see and know that you are the wounded healer. What does that mean? So you're able to show up differently than most people. Even though you may be going through it yourself, you're still going to show up, right? Because you don't want to disappoint. And with joy here, someone could have a hummingbird tattoo that could be significant. Also, the color red could be very significant. Someone could think that you look beautiful in the color red, or have someone could have dyed red hair, and that could be someone's like favorite thing about that. Like they just admire your boldness, right? Okay. So that's not going to be for everyone, right? So let's keep it moving. I'm going to use the Rider-Waite tarot, I think, actually. Y'all, okay, at the I swear I could not stage this even if I tried. The Moon card is at the bottom of the deck, and Four of Wands. Interesting. Okay. Spirit, angels, and ancestors, please help me see what I need to see in regards to Taurus's connection. What do they need to be aware of? How are they showing up in this connection? How is their person showing up in this connection? And what are messages from their person? Okay. Interesting. Okay. Messages from Taurus. Oh my gosh, that's funny. Okay. You have the Hermit in two different decks showing itself today, Taurus. I love in this rendition, it really shows the light. I'm like, you are the light of this person's life. You are the light of your own life, Taurus. I'm hearing like, this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. It's like y'all really spark up a room wherever you go, and people see that. But what's crazy, Taurus, is I feel like you are the last person to actually acknowledge that about yourself. That's the wounded healer energy for sure. You just know, you just, I'm like, some of y'all could be very humble. I'm hearing like the humble, friendly giant. Okay, so we have Knight of Pentacles. What else, please, Spirit? Any additional messages for my Taurus at this time from their person? Aw, that's gorgeous. So you have the Queen of Cups coming out in two different decks as well. So very compassionate, very empathetic. It's also important to note that, and I say this all the time, sorry, you guys, my nose is so itchy. Please hold. Okay. Um, Beautiful. I love this song. This is Float On by Imaginary Future. It's a cover. Beautiful rendition. So your person wants to say to you right now, let me get one last card out, please, Spirit. Yeah. It's kind of, yep. Um, you are showing up victorious, proud, knowing that you've been through some shit and you still came out on top, Taurus, okay? Your person, however, I feel like is still kind of transitioning. They're still kind of going through this tough energy themselves. And I feel like collectively as a whole, we just are going through a pretty, I don't want to say dark time, but just a very difficult time with a lot of emotions. I think winter has caught up to us in terms of allowing us stillness to feel our feelings, right? So your person is showing up Five of Pentacles, wounded, feeling left out in the cold, feeling like they're abandoned, feeling like there's no light. And then Queen of Swords energy. So I feel like the shared energy between you two is there's not a lot of communication at this time. There's a lot of thought, though. Queen of Swords, right? Swords are all about the mind, the consciousness. There's also butterflies on the Queen's crown, which I feel like is important. Going back to tattoo, someone could have a bird or some sort of tattoo with wings that could be significant, right? But a lot of conscious thought around this connection for sure. The Hermit, this person sees you as a shepherd, as someone who is groundbreaking, who is not afraid to walk their own path and think their own thoughts, who is really devoted to a life of less, I'm hearing. Knight of Pentacles, they want to come forward to you. I think you also want to go forward, Taurus, but I'm hearing like treading lightly. Notice that it goes from a Knight of Pentacles to Two of Cups. Not a lot of progression there. Two of Cups is a very beautiful card. It does not always mean an exchange in a romantic relationship. Again, this could be, friends, taking how it resonates. But someone does want to offer you something, right? Knight of Pentacles. They want to come forward to try and offer you something. Could be a type of connection, could be a type of communication. Some sort of emotion is what I typically associate with the cups, right? So someone does want to come forward and offer you something. However, then we move forward again, and you have the Queen of Cups and the Ten of Swords. So it's like they want to come forward, but something is stopping them. They are stopping themselves with the Ten of Swords, or this could also be you, Taurus. Someone could have a French accent, or someone could be talking to someone with like some sort of accent, which could be significant. Okay. And especially, oh my gosh, that's so weird because now that I'm thinking about it, I believe this is a French song. Please hold. This is Si tu vas me marier. Beautiful song. That's very funny. Yeah, someone could definitely have a French accent or be visiting France. Something about like French horn, like just the word French is coming through very heavily to me. Okay, so let's see what else we have here, Taurus. Let's switch gears again. And we are going to go into your growth section of this reading. If y'all have stayed with me so far, you're a real one. Remember, like and subscribe to the channel. If you are interested in a personal reading, all of that info is down below. So you have sensuality coming out, number 45. What's really interesting to me is in that card, there are roots coming out of everywhere on her, like her phalanges look like roots, right? So it's like the sensuality is, to me, it's not like a sexual energy. It's really more like artistic, romanticizing the little things in your day to day. Intuition, number 5, beautiful, beautiful cards. I love these cards. The color blue could be very significant. You could be working on throat chakra healing. Okay. Also, I wouldn't be surprised to see the Ace of Cups coming out here or the Wheel completion, right? So taking the next step forward. Taurus, also, what's interesting to me is we have the sun and the moon on this card. I would not be shocked to see the sun card come out for you. I've seen that like twice already this week for Taurus. And again, just not just on my channel, on other people's channels as well. So you also have Metamorphosis that just came flying out. I will probably put that back, but yeah, really going through a huge change, like the caterpillar into the butterfly, just like coming out a completely different person, Taurus, on the end of this. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab this deck here. Spirit, angels, and ancestors, please help me see what I need to see for Taurus in their growth, in career, or in any aspect of their life. What do they need to see? What energies do they need to be aware of? The Fool. It's called the Clown. This is the Visions Tarot deck. But yeah, so the Fool. Not being afraid to take chances, to step outside. I'm hearing like think outside of the box. Daughter of Earth. This would be the Page of Pentacles. Okay. Really being aware of how you're showing up at work, really being aware of putting in the effort, always wanting to know more, to learn more, to do better, never taking like criticism too harshly. Okay. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay. And then oh my gosh, y'all have the Hermit in all 3 decks that I've picked up today. So if you guys have your own tarot cards, I highly suggest pulling out the Hermit and journaling on that. Really asking yourself what it means to you. I absolutely freaking love these cards, you guys, in this rendition. The Hermit, there's a full moon. I just noticed that. I have my phone on like the opposite side of the table, so I really hope this is showing up clearly, but yeah, there's a full moon being depicted. It's just further confirmation for me as a reader, really taking time to be in solitude, to think of sorry you guys, one second. To think of what you want to cultivate for yourself in the future, what it truly is that you want, because these needs may have changed. It's okay that what you wanted 2 years ago doesn't make sense for your life anymore. That's okay, Taurus. So I think this full moon is really bringing this up to the surface of where do you want to go? And are you aligning with what actions would need to be taken in order to get there? Okay. But there is a lot of growth happening here. There's a lot of growth happening here. 9 of air hurt came out, so that would be 9 of swords in the traditional deck. In this rendition, it's an owl, and there's also a moon being depicted in the owl. In the owl. Nope. You have torment here, which is the hanged man in this deck. Okay. Again, further confirmation of taking the time that you need, Taurus. So as you can see, this is the 9 of air. You have 9 feathers on the floor, and then you have this little moon up here with the owl. The thing is, with more often than not, with pain comes wisdom. And with torment, I hate to tie religion into this, but this is also kind of reminding me of like Easter coming up soon, like Jesus dying on the cross. And like, I am not a religious person, you guys, not at all. But that just could be for someone. At the bottom of the deck, you have 8 of air, 8 of swords. There is so much going on in your mind, Taurus. It's important for you to move at this time. 7 of fire. Yes. Endurance. Yes. Thank you, Spirit, for the confirmation. Take action. If you are getting too caught up in your head, move your body. Okay, go do a workout, go for a walk, get some fresh air. I think all of these things are very needed for you right now. Y'all, I said what I said. Oh, I wouldn't be surprised to see the wheel in this reading. And here it is. Big medicine wheel, it's called. And this is the Wheel of Fortune in the traditional deck. This is all of the fixed signs, right? So Taurus, Libra, no. Okay, the fixed signs. Yep. Sorry. My brain cannot brain today. And then you also have 10 of wands, which is depicted as oppression. Okay. So I think you're really putting down the hurt. This is the big release of how any hurt, any pain, any oppressive energies that you felt, you are learning to release them at this time. It's really the time to let go, to move forward, and to see that anything truly is possible, Taurus. And I don't mean to be so cliche by saying that, but it's like Spirit wants you to know you are him, you are her, you are that bitch, you're that guy. Okay, so start acting like it, and you will see that shit come back to you. Big medicine wheel, right? But you cannot unlock the fortunes until you let go of the pain. That's really, that's what's coming through. So we're going to tie it up together here. Okay. So general guidance, Spirit, last message for Taurus before we close this off. Last message for my Taurus. In general guidance, please, Spirit. Thank you. Your card is number 57. Don't let emotions get in the way. Take action. Thank you so much for confirmation, Spirit. Bitch, I said what I said. If you get too caught up in your head, you need to move your body. Okay, that is probably going to be the title of this because it's coming out heavy. So in regards to love and romance, oh no. Okay, y'all, I felt this. Sacrifices need to be made and redefine your priorities. I even said, like, Star Shopping by Little Peep is playing right now. That could be important. Redefine your priorities. What you wanted a year ago may not line up with who you are now and what you are looking for now, and that is okay, Taurus. We also had self-doubt has consumed you and made you question your direction. Stay focused and be guided by resistance. I did notice you have 10 of swords in this deck, and you also have you have 2 10s. So this is 10 of swords in this deck, 10 of fire in this one. 10s are all about releasing and before you go back to the start of one, right? So with that in mind, this is such a big release, Taurus, that you need to, like, y'all feel that this is coming. You know that this is coming, okay? Let's see what else we have here. And for growth and career, Spirit, what are your final messages for growth and career? Wow, two more. Okay. We have relinquish your need for control. I actually thank you so much, Spirit. What a beautiful way to tie this down. We're going to revisit that. Test the boundaries of your comfort zone. Short-term discomfort will yield positive results. Number 20. And then you have number 33. Relinquish your need for control in pursuit of perfection. Your self-imposed boundaries are limiting your opportunities. If y'all remember at the very start of this motherfucking reading, and I wrote it down, embrace a creative mindset, let go of perfectionism. Let go of perfectionism. I really hope that's zooming in. And if not, like, it says right here, line 2, let go of perfectionism, right? Beautiful. Thank you so much for tying this together, Spirit. Taurus, I hope you found something here. If you did, like and subscribe to the channel. I am available for personal readings. That information is all in the description box below. And I will see you next time. Bye, Taurus.